Oh, that's a decent one.
Nice. Welcome to Moose Camp.
Yes, 2024. We're going to call it the last dance ball because it's probably the last moose permit I'll ever get drawn for.
You think so?
Well, at 65, I don't know. The odds are stacked against me.
2024 hunting season.
Yeah, we're getting an early start.
There we are.
Getting a week jump on everybody.
Gorgeous day out.
Yeah, it is. Been a great week, Paul.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We got some cameras and stuff we're gonna go check this afternoon. Probably do a podcast up here too. I just got here 1:30 in the afternoon. Just rolled in, get everything unpacked. Get to camp Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening.
Yeah,
Sunday afternoon.
September 22nd.
Yeah. Didn't do a lot of preseason scouting for this moose hunt.
No.
So yeah, Sunday evening we went and took a ride. We just took a little evening ride, huh?
We did, a little night before scouting,
Yeah.
Paul. Tomorrow's a big day, so.
Saw some sign.
Yeah, we
Bushes
did.
all
We saw,
beat up.
actually, we saw quite a bit of where they've been raking the alders and stuff, so lots of potential.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens in the morning.
Yeah. We did set a few cameras out a few weeks before, Paul, and but the strange thing about that is I set them out where I didn't think I was really going to be moose hunting.
No, it's a decoy.
I set them where they were convenient for me to get to,
Yeah.
and planned on going moose hunting where it was a
Yeah.
little further in the woods, where it was a little more difficult.
So our plan is kind of get in deep away from
Right,
other people, get off the beaten path.
right,
And what we're going to do is do some calling.
yeah,
That's the plan. And we got a couple spots where there's a big valley down below us
Yeah.
and some nice cuts. See a long ways, sound will travel real good.
yeah,
So our plan, and not everything goes as planned, is to go into pretty deep territory and call
yeah.
early in the morning. Is it time?
What's that?
Is it time?
Well, it's time to get up.
Time to make the donuts? Ooh, coffee's done. Well, we head out about 5 o'clock.
I wanted to get out about at least 5, give us an hour of traveling time. Legal time started almost 6, 5:54.
Yeah.
So we wanted at least an hour of to travel into where we wanted to hunt, and yeah, we got out of the camp probably 15 minutes later than not bad, but 15 minutes later, and then we get hung up for 15 minutes.
Well, we're driving in, of course.
Yeah.
Then we get behind all kinds of vehicles going in. All of a sudden, we cross a bridge, and the front vehicle stopped,
Yeah,
and a great big bull in the road.
yeah,
Well, a whole line of moose hunters coming in here, and there's a bull moose standing in the road up there.
yeah. Big paddles.
Yeah. So what do you do? It was like, what, 20 minutes before legal time?
Yeah, just about 20 minutes before legal
We're
time.
4 vehicles back. One comes up behind us. These are all different parties. No one's
Right,
connected.
right.
We want to go in hunting. That prime time
Yeah,
for us to get up there hunting is right at
right.
legal time. So the guy in front of us backs up and says, "You guys mind if I drive around?" And he's kind of getting everyone's,
Right.
what their view was. And I'm like, because they were just like us. They want to go in.
We got a
Get in
hunt
hunting.
to go to, and we don't
And-
want to sacrifice our hunt.
We're on a couple things. We're on a main road,
Right.
logging trucks.
Which is active right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't hold it up
No.
for 20 minutes to
No.
hunt your moose. So I just looked at him and was like, yeah, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we did.
He did. Moose ran off. The guy was pretty upset.
Yeah. The guy, the first in line, he wasn't too happy, but
I mean,
I don't know what he expected. Where a whole group of guys aren't going to sacrifice their hunt
To watch
with the
him.
expectation that moose may stay there for 20 minutes.
and it wouldn't.
And it
That's
probably
not gonna
wouldn't
stay
have.
there.
So
Nice bull.
it was a beautiful bull.
So we start getting in deeper. So we're coming into a spot where I can see down the road and I can see a black figure
Yeah.
just off to the edge of the road. And I'm quite certain I could see paddles.
To me, it looked like a cow. I
Alright.
couldn't see any paddles on it at first.
You weren't sold and that was a shooter.
Well,
You
if
didn't
you,
even know.
you said it had a rack, and the moose, I just saw a black form. I didn't
Yeah.
see any antlers at all.
So I almost didn't get out of the vehicle. So you're walking down the road and at this point it went out into the cut, right?
It did, yeah, probably not far, maybe 30 feet into the cat.
And I hear you go, that's a nice bull. I probably ought to get down there. And so I'm going down the road, and you'll see here in a minute, I'm just turning stuff on and fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And then I hear you say, I'm going to take it.
Yeah,
I'm going, holy smokes, we're 15 minutes into this. So you let the lead fly.
yeah.
Nice. Nice. Well, that was a quick morning.
Are we done?
I didn't even have time to get myself together. Good
I
job.
saw the paddles, Paul. I said, I'm going to shoot it.
That's going to be the quickest moose hunting video in the world.
I saw paddles, Paul. I thought, well,
So yeah, you dump it at the intersection.
yeah,
And then all of a sudden we kind of turned our backs there. Hind end's up off the ground. He's getting his feet under him.
yeah.
And gosh, he gets his feet under him. Takes out across the opposite road.
Right, we were at an intersection, so a
Like, what
little
the
side
heck?
road there. He went right out across that.
And you put another one into him.
Yeah.
Dropped him there. So
Yeah.
we're still near the road. In the other ditch now.
Yeah.
And that was the final resting place.
Big animal. Oh, God, that's not a bad bull, Paul. God, he looks thick.
It's one of those things. You get presented, it's like, do you pass it up? It's first morning.
I couldn't. He looks like a good-sized bull, though.
Being there, what a big animal.
Yeah. Not at all.
Yeah, not a bad moose. It's got a big body on it. You gonna weigh it?
Yeah. Any guesstimates, Paul?
I have no, I'm the worst at.
I'm gonna say 750,
You think so?
maybe 800.
Pretty big animal, huh?
They say, Paul, you never want to pass up the first day what you shoot on the last day.
Yeah, it's,
So,
you'd shoot this
would
on.
I shoot that on the last day? Yeah, I would. No question about it.
Sun's coming up.
Yeah, what a beautiful day.
What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous
No,
day.
no wind.
No.
The work begins,
Yeah, the fun begins.
and the money. Or that that began a long time ago, but it hasn't.
Like, nice looking pants you got there.
Yeah, those are my
Yeah,
those are my new moose hunting pants.
Those are your,
my, Koyu.
those are your truck driving pants.
Yeah, my Koyu attack pants, and man, did we attack them.
Dirty deed's all done. So the plan is Dad's gonna stay with the moose and I'm taking his truck back to the camp to grab the trailer and a little few odds and ends, and I'll come back in and we'll load her up and get her to the tagging station and butcher. So that was a quick Maine moose hunt. Jeez. How you making out? All right. I guess time to get her loaded. That's it. I guess back to camp, register it, all that good stuff.
We were thinking, you said, I think the most
750 to
750
800. I gave myself some leeway there. 750 to.
And
I'm
Ed
not-
said 820,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And he was closest,
yeah.
843.
843. Beautiful bull, healthy Paul. He looked healthy
Yeah.
laying there. The hind end was thick. You know, it was
big chest on him.
big
front
chest.
end. If you're just purely a trophy hunter, then yeah, you'd pass that up on the first day. But
Yeah.
your favorite meat is moose meat.
Yeah, you know, and that's another thing, Paul. 20 or 30 years ago, some people, and not most, but there've been some people that pass that up. But even the guides now that are,
We ran into a guy.
we ran into a guide from OMM, super nice guy, two really good clients and stuff, and they said a similar bull, and they would have shot it. They needed 5 minutes before it was legal time, and like I say, there's
They passed up some small ones.
yeah,
Some real small
yeah,
ones.
but that bull now today, there's even I think if you went with a reputable guide and you saw that moose on the first day, he's probably going to tell you to take it.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you're adamant on being like,
exactly.
I don't care if I shoot one
Yeah,
or not.
I just read an article by Hal Blood. He did have a client that way that wanted to, you know, and they say, hey, sure hunt, you know.
Oh, yeah.
But most of them, I think their advice would be for you to take that bull, even on the first day. And
Yeah.
I get a good look at his paddles when I walked down, and I thought, you know, I knew it wasn't a huge rack, but it was decent enough for me to say, you know, it was a mid-range bull. But actually turned out to be probably upper mid-range with the weight. 843 is a good bull.
It is. Yeah, you didn't give me much time. You're like, I'm taking them.
Yeah,
And,
well,
fire was flying out of the gun. I'm going,
Yeah.
holy smokes!
I'm sorry about that. That to me,
I didn't even get down there to see
with you, filming is primary. To me, that's secondary.
No,
the first
you didn't
thing
care.
you got to do is first priority is, you know,
I better be on it.
yeah, take the moose when you have an opportunity, and don't twiddle your thumbs.
You weren't
or
giving
something.
me any time.
No.
And I'm so glad I got out of the truck because I almost didn't.
Yeah.
I almost didn't. That was a good way to start off our 2024 hunting season.
Things work out. It all in the end, you're gonna get things easier than you deserve, and sometimes it's gonna be harder than you deserve. So that's the way it is.
So now it's bird season time.
Yeah, we got bird coming the end of this week.
Saturday. Do a little fishing, a little bird hunting.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a wrap for that hunt.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. I guess till next time, get outside.
It's good for the soul.
See ya.
Well, there.
Yeah, there. Just like that.
After a long drag in an arduous hunt.
Yeah, all the rope we got, and I used an 8-foot cable to get him up to the road. Yeah, son of a gun.
Where was he on your first shot?
Right down in here.
Was he in the cut?
Right here. Right in this cut.
Right in
there
that
with
cut.
The sun shining. He was probably just about where those little fir trees are growing up there, Paul.
Like right there? Like just off the side? No kidding.
He ran, he fell in that hole. That's why he fell. He was, yeah, I mean, I put one into him right when, and he just, I hope you get that on film.
I did, but I think when he dropped, you were in my line of sight.
Can we play it back?
Yeah, isn't that the way it goes?